Are you looking for the best black and white printers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best printers on the market. Starting at number 1. Brother MFC L2750DW. The best black and white printer we've tested is the Brother MFC L2750DW. This all-in-one monochrome laser model produces incredibly sharp documents. Its fast printing speed makes it great for printing large documents quickly, as it can get a single page out in only 11 seconds and pushes up to 36 pages per minute when printing longer documents. It's also very easy to print from a wide variety of devices, as you can connect to it via Wi-Fi, USB, or Ethernet. There's also NFC support, so you can connect your NFC-enabled device with a simple tap. Its ADF-equipped scanner has automatic single-pass duplex scanning, making it easy to process multi-page and double-sided sheets. It scans up to 7 pages per minute, which is on the slower side but still considerably quicker and more convenient than scanning each page manually. Its page yield is outstanding. A standard-size toner cartridge gets you about 2,000 prints, and you can get a high-yield XL cartridge that'll last even longer. The drum is a separate unit that you'll have to spend extra to replace, although it's usually good for about 12,000 prints. Cheaper variants are available if you don't need all the features on the MFC L2750DW, like the Brother MFC L2710DW, which lacks duplex scanning and prints a little slower at 32 pages per minute. The print quality remains the same, so you'll still get sharp-looking documents. You can also get bundles that come with XL toner cartridges, like the Brother MFC L2750DW XL, which might be cheaper than buying the cartridges separately. At number 2. Brother HL L2390DW. A more modest mid-range pick would be the Brother HL L2390DW. It's also an all-in-one laser model, but unlike our top pick, it lacks an automatic document feeder and Ethernet connectivity. It still produces sharp-looking documents, prints quickly at 32 pages per minute, and supports automatic duplex printing, making it one of the best monochrome laser printers we have tested. A regular toner cartridge is good for about 1,400 prints and is fairly cheap, so you don't need to worry about high maintenance costs. If you need to print more than that regularly, there's also a high-yield cartridge available that will be good for around 3,000 pages. Its build quality is excellent, and although it's fairly tall, it still has a relatively compact footprint, making it suitable for those with limited space. Unfortunately, this printer doesn't have a detachable power cable, so you can't simply replace it with a new one if it gets damaged. At this price point, however, the lack of an automatic document feeder is probably the most significant compromise, so ensure you won't need to scan many long, multi-page documents before purchasing this printer. At number 3. Brother HL L2460DW. If you want to keep your budget in check and only need to print, we recommend the Brother HL L2460DW. This monochrome laser print-only model gets the job done quickly, pushing out 34 pages per minute, and it also supports automatic duplex printing. The build quality is impressive, and the power cord is removable, making it easy to replace if damaged. Another positive feature is its small footprint, which makes it a great option for anyone with space constraints. You get the usual Wi-Fi and USB connectivity, as well as support for Apple AirPrint and Mopria print service. As for its page yield, you can expect to get around 1,300 prints from a regular toner cartridge. If you think you need more than this for your printing needs, this printer is also compatible with high-yield cartridges that are good for up to 3,300 pages. Like the Brother printers we recommend above, you'll have to replace the drum on this model separately, but again, the drum usually lasts a long time, so you won't need to do it all that often. One point of consideration is that its out-of-the-box print quality is mediocre. However, the print quality issues can be fixed with some deep diving into the printer's settings. See our review for more on this. At number 4. Phantom P2502W. If you want a cheap printer that does what it's supposed to do, consider the Phantom P2502W. Like the Brother HL L2460DW above, this is also a print-only unit, so there isn't a scanner. It produces nice, sharp documents and doesn't cost much to maintain because the toner cartridge lasts a long time. It takes a little longer than most laser printers to warm up, but it's very fast once it starts printing, pushing up to 23 pages per minute. You just have to flip the pages manually when printing double-sided because it doesn't support automatic duplex printing. Unfortunately, there's an issue with this printer. It tends to push printed sheets off the output tray, which can be annoying during large print jobs, as you'll have to rearrange the prints into the right order. This issue also causes misaligned prints. While this only sometimes happens, it's still inconvenient, as you might waste a lot of time, paper, and toner. Again, this model can get the job done, you just might encounter occasional problems, especially if you're completing longer print jobs. While this printer is discontinued, you can still find it available at the time of writing. At number 5. HP LaserJet Tank MFP 2604 SDW. If you have a large print load and need a printer with a high page yield, get the HP LaserJet Tank MFP 2604 SDW. As you can probably guess from its name, it's a laser printer with a tank of sorts. Indeed, it has a refillable toner tank instead of a cartridge, similar to SuperTank inkjet models. A full tank gets you about 4,500 prints, and you can refill the tank as you go, even during a print job. The print quality is outstanding, though, like most laser printers, it isn't ideal for printing photos. As for printing speed, you can print up to 22 pages per minute, but only over a wired USB connection, which is inconvenient if it's a shared printer or you don't have room to keep it close to your computer. Its printing speed drops to 9 pages per minute over Wi-Fi. Printing speed issues aside, this printer has great connectivity options. You get USB, Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and support for Apple AirPrint and Mopria print service. There's a scanner with an automatic feeder but no duplex scanning, so you'll have to scan double-sided documents manually. The main downside has to do with the drum. Although it lasts a long time, with an estimated lifespan of 50,000 prints, it isn't user-replaceable. It's also hard to access, as you need to do a fair amount of disassembly, and the drum isn't available for purchase to the general public anyway, so you can only replace it through an authorized service provider. The drum's long estimated lifespan is reassuring, but remember that the drum can get damaged by staples or imperfections on the paper.